it's Diana. Welcome back. Today I want to talk to you guys about this book. It is titled I See London. It's written by Cleeton. So the main character in this story is named Maggie. She's actually from South Carolina, and she gets a scholarship to go to a school overseas, the university, where they have a lot of people from different countries, and they all get together in this one school and they learn, you know what I mean? So that's where it's at. She gets a scholarship for the school. Her father's actually an absentee dad. I guess he's always off working, and she was raised by her grandparents. So that's the background of her story. So she goes to this school, and she has two different roommates. And she actually gets a very uncomfortable introduction to her roommate's friend. She thinks that they're a couple. She thinks that they're together, but they turn out that they're just friends. So that's kind of a fun little beginning to the story. Very uncomfortable situation where she meets him. And he actually, at first he seems to be kind of like a jerk. He kind of, he's real blunt, I guess you could say. And she's like, why are you the way you are? Like, why don't you let people talk to you? And her roommate, Flor, I don't really know how to say it, they don't seem to click at first, you know what I mean? She's off doing her own thing. She's really pretty. She doesn't really care. She seems to be bugged by Maggie being there. But after a while, they all start hanging out, and they get to know each other. They actually go on these trips. That's one of the parts that I really like about this book. And yeah, she's in London, in this university. But say like spring break or any little break that they have, they'll go to Paris, and they'll go to Venice. And she's able to see different parts of the world because she had this opportunity to go to this school in London. So that's really nice. She's able to explore things. I guess the main plot of the story is kind of like a love triangle between Hugh, Samir, and Ruby. Not Ruby, just kidding. That's the other book. Maggie. So it's kind of like a love triangle type thing, because she finds this guy named Hugh at a club or whatever, and she seems to like him, but he's kind of older, and he doesn't seem to really want a relationship. He's just looking for fun, and she's young, and she's like, I don't really want to do all that, you know what I mean? But she still wants him around. So she ends up dating him. Things get close, you know what I mean? And then she also gets closer to Samir. And he just hides how he feels about her, you know what I mean? He's still rude to her. He's always there for her, though. Whenever any of the girls need something, he's always there to help them. So that's a really good thing about him. He's kind of like a player, but he seems to be changing because he likes Maggie. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to see her with somebody else. So that's basically the whole complication of this story. Of course, there's more things that go into it that actually makes the story more interesting. But it's just the back and forth between Maggie trying to make a decision between Hugh or Samir. And the whole college experience, the whole traveling experiences, seeing new things. I really like that. That's something I definitely want to do in the future, travel, see the world. But yeah, this book helped me see that. And I would definitely check it out. Once again, it is titled I See London, written by Cleeton. And until next time, enjoy the adventure.